In our nation's capital, 75 Utah veterans are in Washington, D.C. on an honor flight. As our Brian McElhatton shows, the start of their week has been jam-packed with visits to several memorials and lots of stories from their service.
Early morning in Provo, the flags are waving at the airport, welcoming the special guests like Andy Vigil.
I'm pretty excited. I'm really honored to be with all these veterans.
75 of them, and the volunteers watching out for them.
It is kind of a surreal feeling. We won't know what to expect until we get there.
As it turns out, this journey is full of surprises, like mail call.
Roy Baca, raise your hand.
Letters from loved ones given to the vets mid-flight. Once on the ground, a salute on the tarmac. And inside the terminal, a hearty welcome in Baltimore as the group is ushered to Fort McHenry.
Star-Spangled Banner, yet wave o'er the land of the free.
The birthplace of Francis Scott Key's The Star-Spangled Banner. It's where American forces pushed back a British attack, and it's where we met Frank Reyes, a sailor during the Vietnam War.
It's amazing to me. I think a lot of people take this stuff for granted, you know, and maybe me too, even though I was in the war. But it's sure eye-opening being here and seeing this.
Seeing this, the red brick, Old Glory, revolutionary artillery, and this, a lot of reflecting and remembering. And what Mr. Reyes remembered really caught our attention.
I feel honored that I did serve, though. Now, you know, I wasn't then. I was kind of ashamed, to be honest with you.
Ashamed. Vietnam. It was a different time then. The politics, the policy, honor flights and star-spangled proud supporters weren't here to greet these troops when they got home. Ask Lloyd Williams.
You hear stories of people getting spit on and yelled at and everything. Well, I experienced that.
It wasn't pretty. Williams felt like he had to hide his military service.
Matter of fact, I took my uniform off because I didn't want people to realize I was a soldier, because they were getting chastised and yelled at and screamed at and spit up on. And so and when I came home, I was so embarrassed, I threw all my uniforms away, my medals, everything.
You got rid of them?
Got rid of them, totally. I didn't want anything to do with being a soldier. That's how bad it made me feel.
Well, times have changed, and these honor flights have a way of reinforcing or restoring pride in these veterans. Remember when Lloyd threw away his medals? Well,
now I wish I had them back, you know, because now I'm getting the recognition, you know, and I think we all are.
And that goes for Frank Reyes, too.
It's great. This whole thing's it's been really nice. I feel grateful, to be honest with you. I feel blessed, really.
A big thank you to Brian for his reporting there. Now, this is just the start. Stick with ABC4 News for continuing coverage of this latest Utah honor flight. Brian and the vets have just a few more stops before they return back here to Utah later tonight. We'll be bringing you more throughout the week. In the meantime,